good afternoon. You start.
Good af-
Yeah, you start.
okay, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm also Firdaz Fidel. Thank you so much for asking to me. Okay, so ma'am, we are meeting very first time. So first, I think we should introduce ourselves. What you say? Are you comfortable with that?
Yes, yes, obviously, sure.
Okay,
So you want to start or shall I start?
I think you should start first.
Okay, okay. So I'm Lalita, and I was born and raised in Uttarakhand, but currently we are living in Noida because my husband is working here. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my masters in English literature, and after that I did B.Ed. And
Okay.
after B.Ed, yeah, after B.Ed, I did like I cleared my CTET. Even I did teaching also. I used to teach, and but now I'm not teaching in any school. And I have a son also, and it's have been almost when the day my son was born. So then I left my job.
Okay.
And if I go into my hobby, so I have a hobby of reading and writing too. And along with that, I love to cooking.
Mm, that's a nice. I'm very glad to know all our things about you.
That's
Okay,
all about.
now I would love to introduce myself. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master subject of English literature, and right now I'm doing PGCR from IGNU Mahavidyalaya. And
Okay.
apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Source 27. I'm teaching as well. That's all about me. And if you really want to ask any questions, of course, I would love to give the answers of your question.
Okay, sure, sure. Love to
Yeah,
know about you. Okay, so what you are teaching? Like you are teaching as a subject, English or something as spoken English?
spoken English classes.
Okay, okay, okay. So online or offline? You are taking online?
No, no, it's offline.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. Great. Okay. So you are
So
taking classes in any institute?
yeah, it's the institute, the name of e-binary institute.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Great, great. Yeah.
So, ma'am, as you mentioned here, you were teaching before. So, what the subject you were teaching?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Actually, I have done B.Ed, and after B.Ed, I have two major subjects, that is English and social science. And I used to, when I used to teach, so I taught social science.
Hmm? Okay, social study.
Yeah.
Mhm. Huh, so, how can we make this conversation interesting? Do you have any
Okay.
plan? Do you have any question you want to ask me here?
Yeah, we can talk about any topic if you have any particular topic. Otherwise, we can choose any particular topic.
Yeah, of course. If you have, so of course, please
How?
give me.
Okay. I can, yeah, I can. We can talk about how hobbies are important and why hobbies are important for people. If you are comfortable, otherwise we can. If you are
Yeah,
comfortable,
yeah,
any
it's a
another.
no, no, it's an interesting topic. We can. We never talk about that topic, our hobby. So of course, I would love to that. Today's that
Okay.
conversation is going to be a hobby. Okay, so
Okay.
first I would, as in my question, as my mind, I want to ask here. Uh, do you, are you also YouTuber?
No, still I don't have any channel.
Okay, okay. So as I just look at your DP, so it's totally changed. Now, and I'm saying I'm looking at you, but after looking at DP, which is posted on the DP, it's like something changed.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know
That
why. I don't know why, but now it's looking like a changement.
okay. Okay. So suddenly it's looking like different, or maybe.
No, no, no. It's sudden. Not sudden. I just look at your DP before once we are not connecting with each other. But now,
Okay.
as I'm just looking to as a, we can say that similar way. So it's something different. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe on that time I just thought it's too younger, but now I'm just no okay.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Great, great, great. Yeah, it's happened actually to see the person's picture. We assume, or it's very obvious as a human being. It's very obvious to assume.
Yeah, you know what? Because on that DP you just wear a sari, so maybe they look like different. Now you just
Yeah,
look like a girl. On that
yeah,
DP you just look like no, you are elder to me and whatever. That's the thinking. I'm just thinking about that.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we can discuss about that topic hobby. So first, I would love to know about your hobby because you mentioned here your hobby, your habit is that reading. So
Reading.
apart from that, what is your another habit do you have?
Okay. Apart from reading,
Yeah.
okay. Apart from reading, writing is more of my hobby,
Okay.
and cooking also,
Mhm.
and meditation.
Okay. I think which both habit do you have, like writing and reading? I am not good at. I want to improve myself in that both sector, especially reading, because my visualization part is not as strong. But I start to watching. Uh, I start to looking the books. I start to looking a lot of things. So I feel bored. So I want a suggestion from your side. How can I fix my focus in that particular segment, especially reading? I really want to read more and more, but just feel of boredness I am unable to. So what the
Yeah.
special things you can share?
Yeah. Actually, what happens now with reading? Reading is kind of monotonous thing for
Okay.
everyone, for no, not for you, not for everyone who really, if a person want to start, so it's kind of monotonous, or it becomes sometimes mundane also. Because what happens, suppose if I'm reading something, or if I'm not getting into it, if I'm not engrossing into the content, so what happens, obviously that time I feel bored, or sometime I read, or but after certain point of time I feel, okay, now I'm not, it's not my cup of tea, or I
Yeah.
just close my book and started to do something else. So first thing is that, and but what we can do so that we can start reading, or we can inculcate this habit into our daily routine. So we can start with the very basic book, like
Okay.
basic book, that means story books, and
Mm-hmm.
the story book or whatever content which we love to read.
Mm-hmm.
It either it can be a story book, either it can be any novel or any
Yeah.
self-help book. It depends. We have to start with the which is our interest area.
Yeah.
Suppose I'm interested to read a story about the lion and mouse, or a fox, or any
Mm-hmm.
once upon a king, about a king or a queen. So if I like that, I have to know, okay, which type of content I like, which type of stories I like. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to start from that.
Okay.
Because what happens if we are starting from that? So obviously, gradually we are going into it.
Mm.
We are engrossing ourselves into it.
Yeah.
So what happens? We feel like that we are assuming like a character. Here we means we, like as a we, or I assume myself into that reading.
Yeah.
So it makes our focus better.
Mm. We can
Reading,
do
through
that.
reading. Yeah. So that is, it's very it's a good habit.
Yeah.
So reading
Yeah.
means
It's
it's
Mhm.
not only about the reading, it's about the, it can improve your focus, improve our focus.
Yeah, concentration power. We can
Yes,
say that.
concentration power, peace, joy.
Yeah.
Because after that, what we are, when we start to read something, we feel like that, okay, we are like that,
Mhm.
we are talking to ourselves. Reading is just like the, we are talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
And when we read, so if we read aloud, mind read loud, so it improves our muscles also,
Mm.
our or all our sense organs, like ear and like nose and eyes, everything is getting trained.
Now I must start to reading because you give me a beneficial thing, beneficial advantage from your side. Of course, we have to work. You know what? Previous days, I was thinking, no, I have to start this habit
Yes,
just because of to my laziness. No,
yes,
I'm
it
not good
happens.
at. I
Yes,
cannot
yes.
do that. Okay, rather than I start to watching, I start to listening more and more. My auditory is strong, so I start
Hmm,
watching more and more. But
hmm.
once I come to reading sector, I feel bored. I don't know.
Yes, it
Even
happens.
yeah, I am a foodie girl, so I start to read from my food
About,
sector.
yes,
So,
yes, you can read about that.
but after some time, I thinking on that time why I'm reading. I just watch on YouTube even to
Okay.
that recipe. So that thing
No.
happened with me.
Yeah.
That's why I am unable to focus that in that segment, because if you are not like that, you don't want to do anything else. So of course you are not going to do that things.
Yes.
The same
It's,
things happen with me. If I don't want to read that segment, so I'm not going to do read. But there's a lot of
yeah.
people who suggested me reading is a good thing. Reading is a, I think. Then I'm thinking, no, I have to now.
Start
My
little.
laziness, yeah, I
Hmm.
have to just decide from that all our things. I have to start. It's a must. It's
Yes.
important for me.
Yes. It's very
Okay,
important. Yeah, actually, na, never start means what other people are reading. What they are reading, it's not
Yeah.
your cup of tea. You have to start very little, like only 5 minutes. You have to start per day. Like today, you have to read only 5 minutes or 10 minutes, not more than that. And the
Mhm.
content which you really like. And then tomorrow you will automatically feel to read. It will have an urge in yourself. Means you will feel a urge or desire or craving kind of. Suppose what happens, na,
Yeah.
suppose we something we like to eat, so we have a craving every time in our mind. We want
Yeah.
to eat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some foods are very tempting, like gulab
That has
jamun,
happened with me
rasgulla.
all
When
time.
we go, yeah, when we go somewhere and when we see the things, like any kind of things like gulab jamun, rasgulla, so we want to eat.
Yeah.
It's naturally craves in our mind. Craves comes in our mind, isn't
Yeah.
it? Same
Absolutely right.
happens with the reading also.
Hmm. So
Then
what about,
next day,
yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
you have to set for a little 5 minutes at a. Then next day you will automatically feel okay. Now I have to read, and gradually you can go. It takes time, but it will gives you a lot of things.
Yeah. Now I will definitely do because I am thinking, I have been thinking that things are lot of days, for a lot of days, but I was unable to focus it. But now I am thinking, no, I have to do from today, for today. Okay, so what about writing? What types of novel, what do you want to write it? Journal, yeah, what do you write?
Okay. Actually, writing, when I started to write, so I started with the very basic thing. Even still, I write very basic thing like what I did today, or what I want, what I have to make today, what how I'm feeling today, or anything. Means it's not only about my life, what happened, anything about related to me, or if I
Okay.
take any topics like my hobby or my best friend, basic topics. How was my Sunday? How I spent this week? So like that,
Mhm.
basic things. And when I started, so I started with means the things which going in our daily routine, with my daily routine.
Mhm.
So gradually, now I am into it. This habit is it's a part of my integral part of my daily routine. Even not my life or my daily routine. If means if any day, if someday I did not get time, also I feel something is missing.
Mhm. That's
So
a good thing.
either I write only for 1 page or 2 page or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but I try to write.
Yeah, that thing happens with me. If I do not eat anything else, then I thought something is missing. But
Hmm.
in your side, if you don't write anything, if you don't read anything, then you are feeling like that something is missing. It's a great thing. We can say that's a great things from your side. But in
Will
my side,
happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it will
happened. If
happen
you,
with you also when you will start and
hmm,
when you will go at a certain level. So then
yeah,
it will be having a craving for you, and you
yeah,
will also feel a craving.
yeah. So I must say, you are fond of writing, so of course your writing would be good.
Writing, yeah, writing style is not too much good, but yeah, I can say it's good.
Okay, okay.
Means I'm not too
So,
much
mhm,
focusing on my writing skills, but yeah, I'm
mhm,
writing about my thoughts.
okay.
Yeah,
That's a great. So you
yeah.
write only English, yeah, your native language.
Only in English.
That's a
Now
good.
this language, yeah, in this language I'm more comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So who just hit you? No, I you have to learn that language. Your background, your I mean to say your medium is Hindi medium. Yeah, your native medium. Yeah, you can say that. English medium. What is your
Yeah, I have
background?
done all my schooling from Hindi medium.
Okay,
Subject
that's
was
nice.
English
So,
there. Obviously,
mhm,
I have done my master's, so it was a subject I had a subject, but I have done all my schooling from Hindi medium.
so had you joined any institute? Yeah, by yourself you learned that language.
Now I had learned from YouTube most of the time, or from reading books, through reading books, or through writing,
Mm-hmm.
through
That's a great.
listening. Yeah, means I'm
Okay.
working actually every day. I worked on the four skills like LSRW manner.
Okay, writing and
So
speaking
every
and
day, yeah,
reading that
yeah,
is.
listening, speaking, reading, and writing.
Hmm.
So it's kind of combination.
Yeah,
So
I
when we
think it's
do,
the important things. But
yes,
one question is in my mind related to that. Like that, I talk about myself. I'm not good at reading. Okay, so I can skip this segment. No, I'm not going to read rather than to start watching. So what
Hmm.
is your suggestion from those people who are just find out they, because there's a lot of people who are not good at reading. Someone is not good at reading. Someone is not
Hmm.
good at listening. Someone
Hmm.
is not good at practically. So of course, what would you like to suggest those people who really want to learn that language, but they are confusing what they choose first: reading, writing, yeah, writing, yeah, watching anything else. So what would you
Okay.
like to choose?
Okay. Okay. If anybody want to start, so I think they can start with the listening skill, because what
Yeah,
happens when we born, when a child born, so what a child does, a child start to listen. That time the child is not bothering, or the parents are not bothering about, okay, what he will do first. He will write, he will read, or he will speak. What a child does, he start to listen the language,
of course.
even languages. Suppose in his or her environment, is he or she getting the more than exposure of more than two languages, so they can learn more than two or three languages. It depends.
Yeah, yeah, of
So
course.
what a child does, we have to do same like that,
Mm-hmm.
same like a child,
Mm.
so that we can engross ourselves into the language.
100% right.
So listening is very important. It's an integral part, because through
Mm.
listen we can learn more.
Of course.
But we want to brush up our skill, if you want to polish it, so we can go
Mm.
into another habits like reading or writing or speaking, because speaking is a spontaneous process. When we
Yeah,
speak, so we have to use all the core skills,
yeah,
whatever we have listened, whatever we read, whatever we write. And because here we have to use preposition, sentence formation, articles, each and everything, pronunciation.
yeah. Once we come to speaking segment, then
Mm.
we have to show ourselves what we
Yes,
have done and what
done.
the things we have followed.
Yes.
Because
So through
speaking is the
speaking,
last, yeah,
hmm,
you carry on.
yes, yes. Through speaking, we can show.
Yeah, of course. Because once we start speaking, then people get to know, okay, that the work they have done their part, that's why they are able to speaking a like
Hmm,
way. Because
hmm,
I am realizing my mistake right now, that is that I am not good at reading. As I told you, I learned that language by the help of grammar, we can say that, yeah, by the help of listening more and more,
hmm,
like
hmm, hmm,
podcast and conversational video. There are a lot of things which
hmm,
where I can improve myself. But
hmm,
once I come to reading, because there's a lot of people who are suggesting you to start reading. If you just, as you told me here, if you really want to polish yourself, if you really
hmm,
want to improve yourself, so of course you start from reading. That is the
hmm,
additional part you can. So
hmm,
that I'm also trying. But in initial age, once you started, so please don't take overload over your head.
hmm, hmm,
Because if you are not good at, there's a lot of people who they are same as feeling like me. No, you, they cannot read well.
hmm,
They can start from the listening sector, so of
hmm,
course
hmm,
they
hmm.
can give
Yes,
the
yes.
good result.
Whatever
Yeah,
they are comfortable. Yes, yes. If they are comfortable in watching, so they can watch. If they are
yeah,
comfortable in listening, if they are comfortable in reading, it depends. Means because na, the comfortable, I know that what is my comfortable zone.
yeah, of
Suppose if
course.
I'm not comfortable in reading or writing, if but still I'm doing, so obviously it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
doing, I'm forcing myself something, but it's not good too much, because we are means unavoidably enforcing ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we can start, and after that we can see, but it's impacts a lot.
of course it is
Yeah,
impact a lot.
yeah. But
I am already focusing that segment, its impact. If you cannot miss, you can say that things, of course you can start from listening, but you cannot miss reading and writing. That is
hmm,
also important for you.
hmm, hmm.
It is a
These are the
circle you have
integral
to
part.
follow.
Hmm,
Yeah, as like without salt, we cannot say anything. This is a not good. Salt is
hmm,
important.
hmm,
So
hmm.
with the salt, you just need a spices. You just need a lot of things
Yes, yes.
to polish yourself, as you
Hmm,
told you here. So
hmm,
as the speaking factor, you need a lot of things to polish yourself. But start from there where you are interested part.
hmm, hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
this is
Apart
the
from that, we were talk about a lot of that reading and a lot of sectors. So tell me anything else. What is your desire? What do you want to become?
okay. Actually, now I'm learning this language so that I'm striving hard to become a language trainer, where I can
Okay,
help people, yeah, in language, especially in English language.
okay.
Yeah. So
So
that's why,
are you thinking to start your YouTube channel?
yes, I'm thinking I'm even working on it. And along with that, moreover, I'm working on my reading skills on each and every part of the language,
Okay.
so that it can add value in my life too.
Yeah, it's 100% true. If you work on yourself first, then you do start whatever you want to do. So I think it's a more resultable. It's
Yes.
give you a best result.
Yeah. So whenever I get time, so I try to work on myself
Mhm.
through
And I
reading.
think you have a busy schedule because as you are working, as you are showing yourself, you are married and you have kids, so you have to take
Yes.
care of your kids and your family. A
Yes.
lot of members are there.
Yes. Obviously.
Yeah.
This is the primary even
So
duty, and yeah, obviously.
yeah. So once
So
you were doing your graduation, so what was your plan? No, what I have to do?
actually, not fixed because I have done my master. Even after that, after doing my masters, I did B.Ed, and after B.Ed, I did teaching also. And I was a teacher. I used to teach when I taught. I taught in a private school, and I did job also. 4 year experience I have. But now I have another responsibility. Means when my son was born, so I have to left this job because I obviously my priority was different that
Yeah.
time. But
Hmm.
now my son is also growing, and now he's 6 year, so I am also getting time.
Hmm. Okay.
So that, yeah, so that's why I want to utilize this time in some, in a good way, in a productive way.
Hmm. That's a nice. I think it's the best time to explore yourself.
Yes, and
Yeah.
language is the thing which fascinates me a lot.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why yeah, and this is the thing means where I want to work for. So that's why I started, means already started to work on it.
Okay. So sorry, from where you belong?
Basically, I'm from Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. So have you visited Uttar Pradesh ever?
Yeah, currently we are living in Noida.
Okay, you are living. So what about Kumbh? You have visited there or not? Have you visited there
Kum,
or not?
no, Kumbh, I did not, I did not visit because actually we have a small kid, 6 year old.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
okay.
that's
So I
why
think
it's
it's a
very,
good decision.
yeah,
It is a good
yeah.
decision for you
We are
because
watching
now lot of
news and
things
all.
about Kumbh. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a good
So
thing.
that's why, yeah.
Okay.
So
So ma'am,
yeah,
is
so
there
that's
any
the reason.
okay, it's a good decision because I must say, if you know very well what is the condition of there, so of course
Hmm.
we don't have to go there
Hmm.
because everything is important in life. But
Yes,
when we know that that is the condition there, so of course what is the first priority to we have to follow from there.
yes,
Yes.
obviously. So yeah,
Okay, so is there any other question you want to ask me? Yeah, we should wind up this session.
yeah. Yeah, means you are also doing great. So what is your motto? Like now you are working as
Yeah,
an in an institute as a
yeah,
teacher, I think.
yeah. As a teacher.
Okay, so means now you want to go for the next level. You are striving
Yeah, of
hard to go
course.
for.
Yeah, of course, I want to go for the next level. But apart from this, I'm also preparation of the government job. So that is my main motive to first. First, I have to give a lot of time to achieve that goal which I have.
Okay.
Apart from that, if I in any case because government job, I think it's my personal opinion. It depends to the luck. If you have
Mm-hmm.
solid luck, it doesn't matter whether you work hard or not, your luck is matter a lot in that segment. I believe that. So if apart from that, if in case I am not gaining that opportunity in my life, so of course the second step I must be follow to in that language sector which I am doing, and even I'm enjoying my work at my institute, so that is also good for me. But the first priority to government job when I can do that.
Which exam you are preparing for?
Have you heard about a staff selection commission?
Okay, SSC. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you are taking any online or offline coaching for that?
No, no, I have done my classes to online, basically online. So, but now I'm just focusing to crack the exam because
Okay.
I know what is the syllabus and mostly time I have read about that. But I basically belong to UR category, unreserved category. So the merit, so the last I attempted one exam, I got a 145 marks, but merit got 150.
Mm.
So we can say that that was a bad luck for me. I was not reached there. I was unable to reach there. So I'm doing my best. I'm giving my best. Maybe next day or next year I will be selected. So in that, I'm that between. We can say that I'm the main point of that. I'm doing, and if the God bless us, of course, I will be reached there. And if maybe it's not confirmed because I'm not sure about that, but okay, I'm doing work on that segment.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Great, great, great. Obviously. So how many efforts, how many attempts you have given?
I have given 3 times. First
Okay.
time
So
was
you can
I
get the
was
idea.
beginner.
Mm.
Yeah. The second
Mm.
time uh, I was can say intermediate. But now
Yeah,
when I given, I was sure. No, now today in that time I was be cleared.
yes,
I
it
will be
happens.
cleared. But after see the result, I got the 140 and result at the 150. So I just thought,
Mm.
okay,
Mm.
it is not written
Mm.
in my destiny. Maybe it will
Mm.
be a next time.
Yeah, obviously, obviously, it's a
Yeah.
process actually. It's a process.
Hmm.
So obviously, we have to do our best. We have to make our best so that we
Yeah.
can grab the opportunity.
Of course. And what I'm doing right now, like I'm also working on my YouTube channel, so that's a good. Day by day, I'm just taking an interest in that platform.
Mm. Mm.
So I just thought if the government is not written on my destinies, not at
Yeah.
all, because
Yes. Yes.
government
We
is
should
not
have.
a, yeah, of course. So we should have another option. We can do that,
Mm.
and that is also good.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can
Yeah. Yeah.
wind up
Now.
the session, of course.
Yes. Yes.
So you know what, this session is very helpful for me as well because I am just trying to inculcate the habit of that reading. So,
Yes.
but you just giving a very best tips. I have to start from which is my interested area, then and little bit I have to start from reading sector. So of course I can improve myself. Of course I will definitely do, and I think that video is helpful for those person as well who are really want to start their journey in English language.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so thank you
Obviously.
so much for ma'am to giving me your precious
Same.
time.
Yes. Same. Same from my side. Love. Love to talk about you.
Okay, have a good
I
day.
feel
Bye bye
very
and
good.
take
Yes.
care.
Thank you.